So here goes my 30 minutes of stitching for day 9. And today I'm going to concentrate on doing the stem and the leaves of my bluebell. I did the French knots yesterday and I'm really pleased with these. I've got my needle all threaded up with my green again, ready to go. So I'm just going to start on my leaf and I'm going to do the leaf stitch again. I'm just going to come up from underneath, go down the middle of the leaf, and then just beside it and just underneath. And then over to the other side, just continuing with my leaf stitch until I get to the bottom. And at the end of this one, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a slight stitch inwards, just to give it a bit of a point at the bottom. And then for the other leaf, I'm just going to come up next to it and I'm just going to do a bit of a satin stitch all the way up, but maintaining this sort of angle. And here I'm just going to come up to the point, sort of going back into this same hole at the moment until I come right up to the top, which is where I am now. So my top of that was at the point, and pull that in, and then I'm going to come back down here at this angle. And then when I get to the end, I'm just going to go to the point and then bring it in. And I will just put one little stitch across. Just to create that point detail. Now I'm going to take my needle, actually there's a bit of a gap there, so I'm just going to go fill that one in. Just put an extra stitch in there. And then I'm going to take my thread over to the base of the bluebells, pull that up, and then I'm going to take it down along this line. And then I'm going to come back up next to it. So it's just a really long satin stitch. And I reckon about 3 of these should do the stem. But this last one, I'm just going to bring it down. I will just put another stitch at the bottom, back, almost like a back stitch in there. And that's the bluebell all done. Okay, so I've still got some time left today. So I've still got my green thread on my needle and I am just going to do the stems of my daisies with a back stitch. At the end of each stem, I am going to trim off my thread. I'm not going to drag it across the embroidery. I'm just going to continue and get these two done too. There we go, so that's day 9 done. I've got the stem of the bluebell done, and I've done all the stems of my daisies too. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please hit that thumbs up and give this a like and subscribe to be notified for day 10. See you tomorrow.